Hello and welcome. I'm your host Elizibar, and we're going to talk about this a little bit. I have a mixture of joy and sadness at seeing this. The joy comes from the fact that it's kind of funny and lends itself to puns, and the sadness is because they actually had some good ideas, and because they didn't succeed at those ideas, they're going to actually be considered bad ideas, even though they would probably be good things. So, bad idea is over. If you've never heard of bad idea, well, guess what? Except for a couple people on Discord talking about them, I never heard of them either. I've never seen one of their books in the wild. If it wasn't for people on Discord talking about them, I would have no idea that they existed, which is probably part of their problem. This is real. This isn't just like somebody mocked up a screenshot or something. There's multiple news articles about it. There's this one here from Multiversity Comics. I've never heard of this. Actually, I take it back. I probably have seen them before, like Google searching and stuff. It happens. And they basically regurgitate what this CBR article here is talking about. Now, good news for those of you who are actually able to purchase these books because you live in a place, one of the like 20, 50, whatever comic book stores that actually sell their products. If you happen to live near one of those, congratulations. You will be able to continue to receive your books. Now you're wondering, wait a minute, only 20 stores? Yeah. Stop. Think about that for a second. 20 stores. Okay, has that sunk in? Good. So their business model is predicated on I don't know what. Let me just put it that way. I don't know what they're thinking here. So they have no distribution. And by that I mean they self-distribute. Now this can work. Alternative Comics has had a pretty good year or so since they stopped being distributed through Diamond. That sounds crazy, right? Well, how are they getting in stores? Well, stores order directly from them. Comic book stores, and if Perch watches this, I'm sorry he has to hear these words, but people who run comic book stores are oftentimes a little bit lazy. I worked at a real bookstore, and we had to order books from 20, 30 different providers. That's just how it is. You have a bunch of different companies that distribute products, and you buy from whoever has the product that you want. That's it. That's a digression, though. Back to bad idea. It's kind of just the point of multiple distributors is not a bad thing. Multiple distributors is a good thing. They can carry different products. They can have different terms. If you have a healthy industry, you will have multiple distributors who distribute different products. Some of them will distribute the same products because some publishers will sell in the same places. But mostly they're going to sell different stuff, and you can buy stuff from them, and it's great. So if you're in one of the places where one of these 20 stores, you can see that down lower in the article. I think that's another thing that said they were expanding to move to like 50 stores or something like that. We'll be announcing releasing books through the end of the year. Beyond that, bad idea is over. So you'll still be able to finish out your mini-series that you're reading and stuff like that if you're one of the handful of people who have seen these books out in the universe, out in the wild, because I sure haven't. So they only sell books directly from themselves to stores. They only have a few stores participating in the system, and they're wondering, maybe they're wondering, I don't know what they're wondering. I guess I believe they're wondering, why aren't we selling books and making money? Because otherwise, why would you close? Now, they had some good ideas. The company announced it would produce a limited number of series, releasing only 1-2 issues per month. That's being respectful of your customers. You don't want to overwhelm their pocketbooks and make them mad. I'm looking at you, Marvel. I'm looking at you, DC, with some of the tie-in books that you have to your events. Like, how many tie-ins were there for Absolute Carnage, which was an event that was a complete know-nothing? A lot. Priced at $3.99, so you're not killing people's pocketbooks. Each issue will come in a prestige format package. Not 100% sure what that means in this context. Whether that's like big books like DC's Black Label books, which could be gorgeous, or if they just come in really cool packaging. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how you pull that off on only $3.99, but congrats. And now here's the one I really like, with no variant covers. Clap warning. I clapped. All right. No digital copies, no collected editions. Those seem kind of weird. Digital might have got them a little trickle of income. And maybe collected editions make sense to not have in your first year. You know, you're trying to find fan bases and stuff like that. And big collected volumes are expensive. So that might have been one that might have changed like down the road as they go through their life. And they're like, oh man, you know, we could make an extra $5,000 by selling trade paperbacks. Might have happened eventually. We'll never know though. So it's really a shame. Like they're trying out a different business model and it bombed. And I don't think it necessarily needed to bomb. So you have to be a select retailer. So you have to be like somebody they want to partner with to be able to buy their books. So what does that mean? What does that really mean? Well, the reason is they have a policy. If you price your books at higher than $3.99, then what happens is you get banned. Now, there's like a 30-day time period, which also kind of implies that stores might just sit on those books for 30 days before putting them out for sale at higher than $3.99. Like you're incentivizing weird behavior from your stores there. Not that I want stores charging $4.99 or $8.99 or $20 or whatever for books, because they really should stick to the cover price. And I even mean that for like variant covers, incentives, all that kind of stuff. Like paying $20 for a $3.99 book is stupid. It just is. Oh boy. But by doing what they do, they have to enforce that ban or it's a joke. So they actually did. I forget what store it was. I'm not sure the store was ever named, but they're like, hey, effective immediately, this publisher, or not publisher, this partner, that's the right word, can no longer sell books. Lifetime ban. Out the door. Boom. Gone. So now, who wants to do business with you? If you're going to revoke the ability for people to sell your products, who wants to sell them? I put it like this. When your business model discourages people from wanting to do business with you, it's not a good idea. You might even say it's a bad idea. And for them, that might be kind of like the point, because it's literally the name of the company, which is also why I said that. But you got to make money. Everybody here in this process, from the creator to the printer to the publisher to the store, everybody has to make money or nobody's going to make money. Because nobody's going to be producing the products to sell. Nobody's going to be selling the products. And that stinks. So they kind of shot themselves in the foot with that particular policy. Or, in handy dandy meme form, because I made this and I'm going to show it off because this is my video and I can show my own stupid memes. Right there. This is all like in the course of a year. Like, I don't know the exact date these dudes were founded, but I heard about them like maybe 4 months ago or something when they banned a retailer. And now, here we are, effective immediately. Store retail has been issued permanent lifetime ban. Regrettably, bad idea is over. Boom. If there has ever in this life been a clearer case of cause and effect, I don't know what it is. Like, one thing preceded the other. It makes sense. Maybe it's not true. Maybe the actuality is that they have somehow done everything they set out to do. But that seems unlikely because their email would not just be, it's over. Thank you for your support. The journey must end. Like if they were going out on a high note, they'd be like, hey, we did everything we set out to do. We proved you could sell books at $3.99 without variant covers, make some money. We just don't like actually running a company or something like that, you know, and we're over. That's not what they say. They're thanking everybody for the incredible journey, which kind of means they probably have encountered a difficulty that they can't or don't want to resolve. There's a lot of hypotheticals here, and I'm going to shut up. You all have a great day, great night, great whatever you got going on. Sure hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye-bye.